Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
Darlington Raceway in South Carolina, home of the prestigious Southern 500. It's the Wrigley Field of NASCAR, which is an appropriate setting because the points battle has reached the late innings with just 4 drivers still swinging for the title. This place has a reputation for a lot of hits. Today, the history books are ready for just one more page to be added, waiting to see who drives home the winner in today's Southern 500. We're here at NASCAR's toughest track, the house that Ruthless built. Gray with age and mean with rage. The championship is on the line, and for 43 drivers, 500 miles at this track means this really is Labor Day. Now let's go trackside with MRN for the command and the starting lineup.
Start your engines.
Let's see how they'll line up for the start. In the front row are the Alltel Ford and the Target Dodge. In the second row are the Lowe Chevrolet and the Kellogg Chevrolet. Dale Jarrett, this season's point leader, will start the race from the 6th place. In row 4 are the Home Depot Pontiac and the 46 car. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the 26 car and the America Online Chevrolet. The 6th row has the Mark Martin Ford and the Ganassi Racing Dodge. In row 7 are the Dale Jr. Chevrolet and the Kodak Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 8 are the 16 car and the Team Rusty Ford. And in row 9 are the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet and the DeWalt Power Tools Ford. Starting in row 10 will be the Dodge dealer's UAW Dodge and the 63 car. In row 11 are the DuPont Chevrolet and the Haviland Ford. In row 12 are the Rubbermaid Ford and the CarQuest car. Row 13 finds the Citgo Ford and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. The 14th row has the 18 car and the Square D Chevrolet. In row 15 are the Motorcraft Ford and the Dodge dealer's UAW Dodge. Starting the race from row 16 are the 177 car and the M&M's Pontiac. Row 17 has the Tide Ford and the GM Goodrich Service Plus Chevrolet. Starting in row 18 will be the Valvoline Pontiac and the Caterpillar Dodge. In row 19 are the 133 car and the UAW Delphi Chevrolet. In row 20 are the Sirius Satellite Radio Dodge and the 111 car. Back in row 21 we have the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the Sprint Dodge. And rounding out the field is the 27 car.
There it is, guys. There is the starting lineup for the Mountain Dew Southern 500 here at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Let's go ahead and get this race underway as Ryan Newman will lead them to the flag. Green flag is in the air. We're racing at Darlington. Already making a big move down into turn one. I had to get to the bottom quick because I knew the whole field would stack up on the start. Moved up to the 18th starting spot, or moved up to 18th position, not starting spot. Michael Waltrip looking to our outside. We're going to try to look to the inside of Greg Biffle. Way through turns 1 and 2. Turn 1 and 2 is not really our best in this game. Ooh, contact with Matt Kenseth. 3 and 4 we tend to do a little bit better. So see as we get a run there on Michael Waltrip. Trying to make it run to his inside. A little bit of contact, casual contact. It's a tight racetrack with not a lot of room as we go down into turn 1. And there's probably going to be a lot of that. Little, side contact that's going to happen quite a bit. Just because the corners are just so tight. You don't really get a lot of room. So we're going to give Waltrip, move him up the track just a little bit as we try to get to his inside. Trying to get around Greg Biffle. Here we go. Ricky Rudd behind us. Oh boy, got a little loose there. As you see, we turned off the informative best line. Finally turned that thing off. I've been meaning to do that for quite some time. I've been meaning to do that for quite some time. As Ricky Rudd just gets to our outside, he's probably going to fly past us. Ooh, we shot up the track just a little bit. That's going to let Kurt Busch fly by. Wow. Kurt Busch started to our inside in 23rd. He's already moving up through the field. But yeah, we turned off that informative best line just because, honestly, it was a little bit of a distraction to me, and I've been meaning to turn it off for quite some time, and I just keep forgetting after every race. And then by that time, I'm already starting to race, so it's like, oh, well, it's on, I'll just leave it on, it's fine, I'll get it next time. Eventually, I kept saying next time and next time. Ooh, Casey Kane has fallen way back. Casey Kane started in the top 5, I think. Boy, got a little bit tight. Ooh, boy. Oh, Casey got an odd run there. It's like he wasn't there and then he was there. Like his car jerked forward or something. Or surged forward. Just trying to run nice, smooth laps here. It's a really, really tough track to get around. But usually I do okay here. Oh boy. A little bit of a little racing going on with Michael Waltrip here. I won't lie, Waltrip made me mess up that corner, but only because he put a little juke move on me. He acted like he was going to dive bomb, so I went down low, but then I saw him go high, and I was all kind of disoriented, so I wasn't able to make the turn work the way I wanted it to. So he did a little juke move on me. I gave him a little bump, nudged, eased him up the track a little bit. Little racing going on back here for the 17th spot. We're kind of parking the bus here between these Matt Kenseth and Michael Waltrip. Michael Waltrip does work his way to our outside. Oh boy. Contact. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna be fair. Normally I would go for that, but oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, normally I'd take advantage of that situation. I didn't mean to do that. So I backed off a little bit there. Oh boy, I can't block Matt Kenseth. I'm trying to. Oh, Kenseth gets into us. He went down the apron. Tried to come back on up on the track. While I was still there. It's kind of my fault there. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Hang on to it. Okay. Yeah, we got tight going into turn 1 that time. But it's okay. We're back in 22nd. It's close to where we qualified. Tires are starting to wear. Should be pitting here fairly soon. But the field has gotten spread out fairly quick. We were able to actually use the apron to get around these guys. Little loose though, gotta watch that. Oh boy, Bill Elliott just kind of drives it around the bottom. Got a smoker down below. Not sure who that was. We'll have to catch it on the final race results. 21 of Elliott Sattler's behind us as we overdrove turns 3 and 4 a little bit there. Kevin Harvick goes around us. We're back to 24th where we qualified. We were up there a little bit. We just don't have that corner speed. Or we kind of do. It's just that the rest of the field is faster. We have to back up our turn 3 and 4 a lot more now. Leaders are starting to pit already. As we're in 21st now, I guess someone came down pit road in front of us. Now you hear how we had to let off the gas just there? If I don't do that, I noticed I just shoot up into the wall for some unknown reason. I'm not sure why that is, but I just automatically just shoot up into the wall. And I don't need any more Darlington stripes than I'm going to get. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get quite a few in this race. Get low on fuel. We should be coming down pit road this time by. We'll start to take that pit early strategy. We're trying to get woed down. Haven't practiced going down pit road. I probably should have. Oh boy! The 22 missed pit road. Ward Burton missed pit road. He couldn't get there. He was coming down to get there, but he couldn't. So we're coming down pit road. We're 16th right now as we cross the line. Hoping for a good pit stop here. Let's go, guys. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Yep, that hurt. That's about 2 seconds more than it should have been. Because we usually hit 16-second pit stops. That's frustrating. That's extremely frustrating. Trying to keep Shane Hall behind us. Yeah, so we've fallen back quite a bit. Lost about... Oh boy. Lost about... Yeah, I want to say about 10 spots. Because we're going to cycle around, and this is where we're going to be running, so... There's no way I could have done 2 tires here. Like, that would have just hurt us more than helped us. Although, if I had done 2 tires, they wouldn't have had the... You can argue that I wouldn't have had the mistake. Got out a little bit earlier. Sounded like somebody else was coming down pit road. Okay, got a rookie on our outside. And what looks like Jamie McMurray. Yeah, these guys are on the lead lap, so they're 4 positions. I'm trying to work my way around Shane Hall, who is slowing down. I guess I got a few laps fresher tires than he does. We're about to go down into turn 1. Ooh boy, are we going to be 3 wide? I don't really want to be 3 wide. It's not going to work. Tried to keep McMurray pinched down, but it's just not going to... Oh boy. Okay, about to lose 35th. Oh man. That was weird. The car just shot up the track. Yeah, that was really, really weird. And Shane Hall is just wearing us out. And we're fighting so hard to keep this 34th position. I don't know that Kyle Petty is for position or not. I have to check the leaderboard next time by. Ooh boy. Sideways. Coming off the turn that time. Alright. Okay, we're inside of Kyle Petty. We'll make that work. Oh man! Where did he come from? Where did Shane Hall come from? The last I saw, Kyle Petty had the advantage off of 4. So when I cleared him, I thought I was like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. But Shane Hall just magically got a run on the high side, no less, being 3 wide, because that makes sense. That's just weird. Alright, trying to park the bus here, but I can't block Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty's going to probably go around on the high side. Here comes Ryan Newman. See, it happened again. Remember that jerk I was telling you about? It happened again. It's like Kyle Petty all of a sudden just jerked forward. Oh, gosh. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you, Ricky. Sorry, Ricky. Don't hate me. You already hate John Wolf. Don't hate me. Alright, so we've fallen back to 35th. It's disappointing because this probably should have been 25th, 26th, or 27th. But pit road errors are costly. Golly, car gets tight now. And the field is so spread out. Usually, like I said, usually we're okay here. But just having that pit error on pit road just really hurt our race. Because catching people is hard. It really is, especially when you just don't have the handling to do it. But every race we get closer on that R&D. I just got to remember that. every race we get a little bit closer. Alright. Now I saw that run. That was pretty smooth. Trying my best to keep these guys behind me. I want to finish 35th. That is the lowest I absolutely want to finish. So I'm blocking Ricky Craven like crazy right now. He's probably not too appreciative of it. Ooh. We got a good runoff before that time. Not many laps to go. I think we're a lap down, so that means there's 6 laps to go. Hey, Ricky Craven's all over us. Jimmy Johnson's going to drive by, but he's not for position, so I'm not worried about him. Sterling Marlin is back there too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's also on the lead lap. Trying to stay down out of his way. No, you know. Oh gosh. I misjudged that. It's a little bit too late. Yeah. Completely my fault, looking in the rearview mirror. 4 to go, actually. Right, here comes Robbie Gordon. Robbie Gordon has now caught us, so I got 31 and 32 behind me. Alright, gonna try to go down into turns 3 and 4. Try to get a run here. Side by side. Earnhardt Jr. behind us. Come on, Jr. Give me a little bit of a push. Okay. We're trying. Ooh, I didn't mean to get into. Oh, man. I didn't mean to get into him like that. It's just the corners are so tight, there's no room for side by side. Especially when you have to run down. The high groove is so low, it's so tight on the bottom groove. So it's not Ricky Craven's fault that he's, see where Junior's running right now? That middle groove is so tight on the bottom groove. There's just no room. So, if I shove up the track, that's just there's nowhere to go. I didn't mean to make that rhyme either. Anyway, white flag in the air for the leader. Checker flag in the air. Someone has just won this race. And I think we're going to come home 35th because I don't think Ricky Craven has anything for us. Oh, no, that's Tony Stewart. Let him go. And we're going to come home 35th place.
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
The CarQuest car didn't have much of a race.
Well, all the guys on that team worked so hard, it's a shame they couldn't get a better finish, but sometimes it's just not your day.
Join us next time for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup Series race. So long now from all of us here at EA Sports and MRN.
All right, guys, so here are the race results for the Mountain Dew Southern 500 here at Darlington Raceway. Dale Jarrett is your race winner. That's going to extend his points lead over Dale Earnhardt Jr. Ryan Newman comes in second, Jimmy Johnson in third, Sterling Marlin in fourth, Mark Martin in fifth, sixth is Dale Earnhardt Jr., seventh is Tony Stewart, 8th is Rusty Wallace, 9th is Scott Wimmer, and rounding out the top 10 is the 41 of Jimmy Spencer. And here is the rest of the field, where you can pick out your favorite driver. Winner's purse of $181,000, time of race 18:23, average speed of 161 miles per hour, margin of victory around 9.6 seconds, and 4 lead changes. No cautions in this race. We come home 25th after trying our damnedest to hold on to that situation. Casey Kane finishing 42nd after a 5th place run, but he did blow his engine, so he did have problems. And Ricky Rudd was also out of the race. He blew his engine on lap 14. He finishes 43rd in last place. Alright guys, so here are the standings. As you see, we are maintaining 22nd. Were we 22nd last week, or the week before? Maybe we were 23rd. I have to go back and look. Maybe we moved up a spot. I'm not entirely sure. But we're only 3 points ahead of Ward Burton, so maybe we did move up a spot. Let's go ahead and give you the top points leaders. Dale Jarrett is still your points leader. He did extend his lead a little bit over Dale Earnhardt Jr., but all it takes is Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still within pouncing range. We're coming down to close to 10 races to go, so yeah, Jeff Gordon and Mark Martin might be out of it, but those are your top 4 in points. Let's go ahead and go to the awards, the weekly awards. Ryan Newman scored the pole. He was also the front runner. He led the most laps of the race, so I'm assuming he got passed after he pitted. All charged up. Moving up the most spots goes to Kevin Harvick. Doesn't surprise me. He was moving up. I mean, he kind of blew past us. Jeff Gordon with the fastest lap of the race. Ron Hornaday was the rookie of the race, and the most exciting pass of the race goes to Mark Martin. And let's see if there's any other rookie of the year. Like I said, Ron Hornaday's pretty much run away with it. And pole awards. Still have the most poles somehow for the season. Let's see. And that's pretty much it. We're still up there in the top 5 in terms of lap champions and stuff like that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And I believe our sponsorship has run out. So, and I knew that was coming before this race. So, yeah, unfortunately, guys, this was not the race that I wanted. A lot of factors came into it, but mainly just the pit road error that lost us a couple of seconds on pit road, which lost us around 10 spots on the track. So, but I felt like we were doing decent. We could have still had a, 25th maybe place finish if we didn't have that error, lose a bunch of spots, maybe 26th, 27th, maybe. But it would have been inside the top 30 at least. But it just is what it is. I did experience some glitchy stuff. I don't know if it was glitchy or not. But there was the instance where I was on the inside of Kyle Petty, and I had to run on him on the inside, and he was passing Shane Hall. And all of a sudden, Shane Hall was like right at my corner panel when I was coming up the track. I'm like, where did you come from? But I have noticed like there's like jerky motion. And I don't know what that. I don't recall seeing that before. I may have and just not really paid much attention to it, but because Darlington's really tight. So the corners are really tight, so you got to really kind of pay attention to where you are on the track. And I did notice some jerky motion there, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, it's just like they're behind, all of a sudden they kind of jerk forward for a sec, and it's kind of weird how that kind of works out. But yeah, we fought and clawed for that. We fought and clawed for it. So Richmond is the next track, and hopefully we can finish inside the top 30 there, and do a little bit better. I am liking the no track. I finally turned that dang thing off. I've actually been meaning to do that for a couple of races. and I just keep forgetting. But yeah, I finally turned the informative line off, so hopefully that's not a distraction to people anymore. I know it was kind of one to me, but I was just like, I need to turn that off, and I kept thinking about it and not doing it because, you know, I'm terrible. So, but yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I couldn't bring home a good finish at Darlington, and usually I do, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but things kind of fell apart after pit stops, and what can you really do then? So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching NASCAR on McBlam Racing and being a part of McBlam Entertainment, where we bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day every day. I wish I could bring a little bit of enjoyment to myself after races like this, but career mode, it's supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be difficult, it's supposed to beat you down, it's supposed to feel bad after you finish bad, you're supposed to feel really accomplished after you finish good. So that's been the trials and tribulations of this career mode, up and down. It's like the first half of the season I have a lot of ups, and the second half I start going down, and towards the end I start picking it up a little bit. So we just have to figure out what to do with this mid-season hump. That's the thing. We got to figure out what to do with that mid-season hump and try to work our way over that. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you at Richmond.